Hello everybody and welcome back to Playing the Long Drive Correctly. It's me, Octo. You might be wondering where this trailer came from. It was actually, I came back in to take screenshots for the thumbnail, and for some reason it had spawned right here, so I just connected it up to the car, and like, I might have missed there, why not? I don't think we explored this building yet. I think we just parked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look right quick. Lots of crates. Lots of crates. There are some car parts in here, but nothing that looks worth my attention. I see the shadow of a bike on this wall. Where the actual bike is, I have no idea. Oh, that's a definite taker. So is that sponge. Hello? So we're going to continue on our journey here, and I'm thinking we might just have to bite a bullet here and just use the number that's on the main menu screen for our kilometers traveled, but I'm not entirely sure because we went 80 something last time. But I don't know if the game knows that. So we're going to see. If not, then we have traveled a total of only 23 kilometers according to the game. Which is ridiculous, but we went way further than that. Damn it, sponge! Excuse me, trailer. I need this sponge. Ugh. There we go. It's come to my attention that I can actually remap the headlights and the park brake and everything, the ignition, to the actual steering wheel. But I just haven't done that yet. So how are you guys today? Let's take a look at our trailer back here. Ah, it's relatively stable. Remember the last time I used a trailer was a disaster. I remember the first time I used a trailer was a... Uh-oh. I flipped it over. There's no way to fix that. Uh-oh. Brakes! Well, maybe I jinxed it, maybe not. Not entirely sure. Can I flip this back over? Flip. Oh. Nice. I remember the good old days. The classic series of Long Drive, which I've just been looking into because I recently made playlists. So if you guys want to find some of my videos, that's going to be the way to do it now. I split the Long Drive classic episodes off into their own playlist where it will also be where I review updates to the Long Drive, or I look at reviews to the Long Drive. So that'll all be in one playlist now with the classic episodes. This is its own series, its own playlist, and then I've got anything that has to do with mods created by Rundin is in its own Rundin playlist. So you go check those out; those will be fun. But here's a clip from the first time I ever used a trailer. Ugh. Oh god! Oh god! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Whoa! Without doing the editing yet, I can already tell you that that clip was in really low quality, so I apologize for that. I didn't know how to render videos back then, and I had to rip my own video off of YouTube and cut it apart and put it into this video because I don't have access to those old files anymore. They were on my old computer. Ugh. You still got everything? Every little bit of salvage matters. Oops. So does closing the door. You never know, man. Those bunnies, they can open doors, you know. They can't. Well, not yet. Dev, make the bunnies able to open doors. Give the bunnies door powers. That can be like hard mode. The bunnies know how to drive cars, they'll chase after you. But yeah, I used to record this game on a laptop, believe it or not. That's why there was a certain time within the old episodes where you saw the quality bump up considerably. That's when I went to Best Buy and got this thing. It is just an iBuyPower. It's got a little bit of upgrades to it, but it does what I need it to do. This trailer is really slowing me down, and I don't like it. I need speed, so I think I'm going to jettison the trailer. Alright. That boy was slowing me down, unfortunately. That's right. The gas is the brake when you're going backwards. Forgot about that. By the way, people were asking me what this is. This is a Thrustmaster TMX. The reason why I don't have the shifter or the third pedal is because I got this from a store called Book Off. Somebody traded it in, and I got it for 50 bucks. And apparently that was a really good bargain for something like this. I know I had said I'm going to try and get the shifter and the pedals and everything. Not possible. So unfortunately that's not going to happen. They're just out of stock literally everywhere that I can get them on the island. And because of COVID, which is affecting Young Brothers and Matson, we're the only two shipping companies that operate here, the shipping costs to get one in from like Amazon are off the chart. Like, I could buy the pedal and the shifter right now for I think $100-something. Whoops. But the shipping itself is $80 right now to Hawaii. So that's, needless to say, not an option. So what my steering wheel does have is these paddle shifters on the side. And if I hit one of them, it brings up the menu for some reason. But I might, if there's a shift up and shift down, maybe I'll drive in manual. But I'll still have to keep the automatic clutch on because I don't have a pedal. But you know what's really, really sad for me is I was just like, okay, what if I don't get the Thrustmaster shifter? Surely there's a USB shifter. Because all it is a metal pipe hitting buttons, right? And each button can be assigned to each gear. That's all it is. It's a stick pushing buttons when you move it. That's it. Very simple. So I was like, there's probably some sort of, like, I don't know, knockoff version, which is just a brandless USB shifter thing, you know, just cheap but works, independent USB. No. It's the only two that I can find are the Thrustmaster one that I can't get because it's not available anywhere, and the G-Force one, which is more current, but it only works with the G-Force wheel and pedals. It plugs into the steering wheel directly. So I was just like, well, that's a bummer. Why doesn't anybody just make a USB shifter for no, like, without the set? Something that doesn't need to be plugged in to the base of a specific steering wheel, you know? Oh, I made a mistake. Okay, so I broke my record time up, and I went and I put everything on the wheel. So now this should be the ignition. Yep. Okay. This should be my headlights. Yep. I have auto clutch on, but I have up and down shift here. First gear. There we go. The only thing is that there's no gear indicator. I might need to talk to Rundon about that to make using the steering wheel for shifting more viable. But yeah, I can shift with the paddle shifter now. I just have to remember what gear I'm in my brain. Third. Fourth. Okay, there's only 4 gears. Got it. Cool. And then I've got the horn here. Ignition is here. We've got the headlights here. And the handbrake is here. That's all we should need, I think. Oh, structure. Oh, God, the sun. Oh, no. Come on. Da, 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 da. What? Okay. Did I just crash into a ghost? Oh, there was a rock there. I did not see that. Well, at least it ejected both the doors on this side, so it's very easy to put my items back. This belongs on the car. Yep. Let's take the hubcap off. There we go. Oops. There we go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Here, you can have your hubcap back. There we go. A bit of a clean there. There we go. And that's why sponges are important, because that blood splatter means that you have 1 hit point left. You can get into 1 additional large accident, but if you clean off the blood splatter, it's like healing. You regain that 1 point of damage that you took. Now we gotta make sure that we put this thing back in the first gear. Okay, which is gonna be... I think it's in neutral right now. No, it's not. Okay, that's reverse. So then neutral is going to be here. Okay. So stop moving. Ignition. God damn it. Wrong way. There we go. Back on the road. There's like nothing out here. I mean, it's like the real desert. We were driving between, I think it was Nevada and Arizona one time, and it's just so flat. There's nothing out there. And the crosswinds, because there's nothing to interrupt them, they end up causing some problems for some larger vehicles. And you can even feel yourself being pushed around in a normal car. It's interesting. So I was just trying to record an episode of that automation series I'm doing. You guys should go check that out. Oh, shit. You guys should go check that out. I think it's a good series. So I tried to make an off-road bus. It did not work. First failure. It just... I think it wasn't my fault, though. I think the body model is broken because it is a mod. So every time you turned the wheel... Oh, that was a bad idea. So every time you turned the wheel, the steering would just explode, and then you could only go straight. And it couldn't get above 45 miles an hour, even though it was running a V10, a very, very large V10 with over, like, 1,300 horsepower. It was a double-decker bus, so it might have been too big, but I'll come up with another idea for another episode. I'm thinking sports truck now, like, you know, like a rally truck. Why are you wibbly-wobbling so much? Something in the back must be throwing our weight distribution off. Let's take a look. I was kind of hoping I would just be able to pass over that. I guess not. Ugh. I guess that rock was a little bigger than I thought it was. I'm not even gonna try recovering the hubcaps anymore. I'm so sick and tired of picking those things up. From now on, if they fall off, they can stay behind. When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greeting, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? I could be handy mending a fuse when your lights have gone. You can knit a sweater by the fireside. Sunday mornings go for a ride. Doing the garden, digging the weeds. Who could ask for more? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? It wouldn't be the same. Like, the long drive is the game that you play while singing. It's just, what else are you gonna do? I mean, we've got the radio here, I guess. I don't really use it. Ah, my favorite song.
Everything we needed. It is so crazy to think about it now that we are surviving without it, you know. Well, life is hard. I mean, of course, someone might come by and try to take away your car, your gas, your rubber wife, your little food that you have left. But hey, no one is stealing your money now, right?
True.
So I was thinking about the fact that even with those things I've mentioned before, life seems a little bit more easier now. I mean, there are no laws, there is no money, as I said, and hell, everything out there wants to pretty much kill you, but still, I might be a douche, but I enjoy this life much better than I did the one that revolved around money, you know. But, you know, I heard rumors that you can get a beer for 3 rubber wives, or you can get a rubber wife for 3 beers. So the exchange, the bartering is booming, you know. I don't know if the life here on Earth will ever get back to normal again. I don't know if we ever have to use money again in our lifetimes. But I sure as hell do know that I am enjoying this life. Have a beer, and if you ever see a big stack of money, just wipe your ass with it. We don't need it anymore. I'm not going to lie. Chat till you die. This is Chat Till You know, die. I was wondering if, you know, if there's a special cause for this situation we are in right now. You know, this after the end of the world scenario. Like, did a virus do this? Did some aliens just take away most of our water? What happened actually?
And I was out shopping. It was easy because the shop is abandoned. And I bought myself some new
Whoa!
ones. No, not steel ones, but tight, hot ones. And they are hot, my man. They make my butt look like shiny, healthy, round apples, you know.
Good to know. Oh, God. That was a bonk. Ejected our radiator. I think we lost one of our lower lights here, too. Don't know when that went away. Jeez. Yep, that goes there. Wow, I shot a sponge almost directly into the glove compartment. Oh, man. We were just cruising there, man. We were having some fun, and I didn't even see the rock. Oh, I need to switch this. Okay, so drop that. Put this away. Pick up that. There we go. Alright, there we go. We're healed up. Ow. Bus wheels. Somebody told me that bus wheels will make my car work better, and I was just like, what? Oops. They were like, yeah, put the bus wheels on your car. I think they were saying it would make the handling better somehow. And, you know, these are some pretty nice bus tires. That seems a bit dangerous. So I made kind of an executive decision for this series. I don't think I'm going to be switching cars again. Just because having to do the math for the odometer is a little bit irritating. Like, for right now, I think we should actually be at 132 or something like that. But because I switched cars, I don't have the original Odo reading. So we're just gonna keep Adam for the rest of the series, and we'll make changes to Adam along the way to keep it interesting. But for the sake of the odometer, we're just gonna stick with this car. Man, why isn't it this easy to stay on the road when you're playing the Don't Fall into the Void challenge? I've been holding 145 miles an hour, or kph, and I haven't so much as clipped off the road for the last while. Must be psychological, just knowing that I'm safe if I accidentally veer off the road, versus knowing that if you mess up with the other one, then you're going to be into the void. That's gotta be what it is. Haven't seen a structure in a while. Oh! I thought I could avoid it, but I didn't turn. Oh look, back seats. Might actually be a good call. Another Dacia. This one has the rectangular headlights. What? What? Oh no. What have I created? Well, this is gonna be interesting at night. Hey, at least I have light now in the back if I'm like looking for stuff. I think I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna put the back seats back in because it's actually a good divider. I think it goes this way. Ah, that is backwards. Oh, it only goes in backwards. Okay. Close the damn... Well, this is one hell of a car build, isn't it? All right. Well, if anybody tries tailgating us, they're in for a surprise now. Okay. Parking brake. And push to start. Let's go. Haven't we? Hopefully we're actually able to finish this. I'm not sure we're going to be able to. It's a lot of recording. You know, it takes anywhere up to 4 hours to go a few hundred K, and that's what's so impressive about that one guy that already went the 5,000. Like, God, crazy that. That's who the trophy belongs to in the starting house. This guy just kept streaming and streaming and streaming, and he eventually actually made it to the end of the board. And of course, nothing was there yet because the devs hadn't calculated for somebody making it that far in that build of the game. You know what I mean? So he hit 5,000, and the game was just like, here's more road. But it really makes you think, like, what's out there now? Like, that was several versions of the game ago. Did they put a placeholder there? What, you know, what have they done? The only way to find out is to get there. And we are a long way off, my friends, at 121k. Oh, sorry, 125. Rock! Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Everything's probably fine. Everything's probably fine. Can't afford to keep stopping every time I eat it, man. We're probably good. We're probably okay. We're probably okay. Let's keep going. I either need to talk to Rundin or to the devs about making that player point of view lock I was talking about. Because, like, if I accidentally bump this little table with the mouse on it, then my point of view just goes, you know? Alright, everybody. I think this is going to end this episode of Playing the Long Drive correctly. I kept getting interrupted today while I was recording this video, so I actually don't know how it's going to turn out, to be completely honest. There's a lot of little segments, and it was all legitimate things, you know. I had to go buy stuff for dinner, and then I had to help with the kids, and, you know, all good. But this episode may seem rather fragmented when you watch it, and that's why. It's because this is going to be about 6 or 7 different recordings throughout the course of an entire day put together. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and if you're not already, subscribe. It really helps. We're trying to get to that 2K. I still owe you guys a 1,000K. I'm sorry, a 1K celebration video. But with COVID the way it's been, I haven't been able to find the things that I need. You gotta remember that in Hawaii everything is imported, and the COVID restrictions are having quite an effect on our imports here. It's really affecting the port side. So in a bit, hopefully, I'll be able to carry out that. I believe it was the leg waxing video that you guys wanted for some reason. That's what you wanted. Don't know why. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.